Michelle Conlee. I think I've read you before some time ago, or not so long ago. But Michelle was wondering if it was possible she'd like to get a mediumship reading with her Uncle Kenny. Wants a message from her Uncle Kenny. He passed away very unexpectedly 5 years ago, so she's left with no goodbye, and of course guilt from not being there for him, and more. This of course is linked to addiction. He had an addiction that was just a bit too strong, and he passed way too soon, as he I suppose we all do to some degree, don't we, there, Michelle? So, but she's just wondering if he's in a good place there, and that's her biggest concern, I suppose. She always wonder if they're doing okay, and if you've got anything to say, given that there was no goodbye. So we'll have a word with Uncle Kenny. What we'll do, we'll use these mediumship cards here. I'll just give them a quick shuffle, and as we shuffle them, we'll just shuffle them, and I'll just straighten the cloth up there. Just knocked everything skew with a bit of that. As we shuffle them, we just simply ask, Spirit of Uncle Kenny, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Uncle Kenny, through these cards, and move among us. Have you got a message there for Michelle? Uncle Kenny, Spirit of Uncle Kenny, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Uncle Kenny, through these cards, and move among us. Spirit of Uncle Kenny, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Uncle Kenny, through these cards, and move among us. Blessed be to Uncle Kenny and all absent friends. And we just cut the deck there. Move things to the side. I'll just place them now so you can see them. I suppose everybody's uncles come through. We've just had Uncle John, haven't we, just earlier on. Now it's Uncle Kenny. And with us cutting the deck there, Michelle, remember that, of course, once we've cut the deck, that's where Uncle Kenny leaves his message, and where he has made his presence known. And I just want to thank you, Uncle Kenny, for your presence. I want to thank you for your time and for your energy, and for the love that you've brought for this message at this special time. We've lit a candle here in memory of all absent friends. So hopefully the presence there will provide some comfort, I suppose, as well, won't it? Let's just pull the first card. I initially draw 3 cards, and if any more come, then they do. If they don't, they don't. But let's just see what is what's going on there, what Uncle Kenny has to say. He's just saying that he just wants you to know, he's just saying there, Michelle, that the earth is our school. I suppose we often refer to it as the university of life, don't we? Often. But he's just saying the earth is our school. It's one thing for me to be over here, in that sort of regard, as if he's saying it's okay for me to be over here, but remember, you're still over there, in that sense, and learn and get what you can whilst you're on the earth plane, and that will prepare you for the spirit plane, like it, I suppose, did me. But nevertheless, I get a sort of sense as though he always sort of said, you know, pay attention to what people tell you, and learn as much as you can, and not just by what, you know, mad professors can tell you, but also learn from life itself. I get a sort of sense he was one of those people, because that's what's coming through there. I just want to just pull another card here, just flip it nice and slowly, not to disturb its energy, and we just want to just see what he's saying in addition. Now, he's just saying my death was painless, please don't worry or hold on to guilt. I'll always say it that with this card that it was the point of my death, or the moment of my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So, although, yes, I had my problems, there, Michelle, as if he's sort of saying, yes, I had my problems, we all have our faults, none of us are perfect, but nevertheless, at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, things happen for a reason, but I don't want you to feel guilty about it, in the sense he's sort of as if he's sort of being frank, as if to say, it was me, I killed myself, you didn't kill me, I killed myself, it was my bad, as you would say, as if he's owning up to something there. I don't know. I want to pull the next card to see what that's about. Strangely enough, you're asking, you're just saying it is beautiful where I am, by the way. If you want to know if I'm in a good place, then there's your answer. He's just saying, by the way, if you want to know if I'm in a good place or not, yes I am. It's beautiful where I am. Where I am. I suppose he makes it more beautiful because I've got Michelle with me as well, thinking about me. And somebody giving a damn, I suppose you could say, but he's in a good place. He's clarified that, hasn't he? He said that before you got in there before me, Uncle Kenny. He's just saying, though, don't be afraid when things when things appear to be a bit on the rocks, a bit rocky, a bit stormy weather. Just sort of pull out another one. I don't know why there, but when things seem to be just going a bit skew for you, don't be afraid. And as he's also saying, don't be afraid that anything like this will happen to you. It happened to me, not you. So don't feel guilty for what happens to me. Feel guilty for what happens to you in that sense. But learn from it. Learn from what happened to me, he's saying. Learn from what happened to me. And let that be a lesson. As if he's saying, as if others could only have learned as well, and so in a sense he's looking down as if he's looking at himself as well. When we say, well, that can go for the rest of us as well, we mean a self when we say that, don't we? And that sort of, I want to pull another card here. I don't know why. I just feel this other card as if it's very important. Yes, that's confirming. He's just saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry there, but please forgive me. Please forgive me for why it happened, for why I did what I did. It's not your fault. Don't you hold on to guilt. And that just, I was expecting that to come up, and it's just come up. So he's provided that. Well, not reassurance, but that clarification that we were looking for. He just wants you to forgive him, really, for what happened. But these things happen, and that's just how it is. He's in a good place anyway. That's the main thing, isn't it, Michelle? So for now, what we'll do, we'll gather Uncle Kenny's cards together, and of course, you were on about quantity of life. Michelle was on about quantity of life, Uncle Kenny, but we have to bear in mind that it's not quantity that matters. It's quality of life that matters, isn't it? Not how long we live. It's the quality of that life. And you were loved by Michelle, and that's the main thing. And you can't get better than that, can you? So for that, what we're going to now do is just simply say that love is the law, love is the bond. Merry did we meet, merry do we now part. And Uncle Kenny, merry may we meet again. Blessed be to Uncle Kenny and all absent friends. And we just place the rest of the deck and lay Uncle Kenny to rest. And with the occurrence more and less which are now solicited, the rest is silence. Blessed be to Uncle Kenny and all absent friends.